of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Beavers will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will start this game off with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll get rid of it. On target to the left. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to...
Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Oregon State's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Works the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Beavers will try to move the chains on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Sam Houston, 3.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Snatch it quickly on the left. He smashes his way through again. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands. It's Duggan.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
The pass play, they hope, would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. It looked for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it done.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The screen, he can go. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Beavers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Sam Houston, 3.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He'll pull it on the read. Short gain on the play before he slides.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in and you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up, you got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Oregon State. The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to South Alabama. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. At the 45, on his way. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Made a defender miss. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Riggs. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The Beavers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Beavers! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
The tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get it.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. And the returner goes down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's caught. It's Newton. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Newton. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Trying to impose their will with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll start this drive firing. Lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's McWilliams. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback making checks. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Page. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you what, wide receivers out there, you earn your opportunities. You make catches like that, the quarterback's going to keep coming your way.
Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Riggs. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and that was almost much bigger. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
Shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Newton. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one falls in.
Yo, man, just gotta get the ball.
Play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much.
That's it, my boy.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let it, even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Singletary. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
Who got a sack?
Back at the 43.
I didn't like that.
This quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him.
I tried to throw that bitch away.
Way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
My nigga back there.
They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Singletary. Bringing the heat. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going
to take too many sacks. Gets to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
70. Sam Houston, 10.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. He is going.
Hey, I see you, boy.
At the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Makes the grab on the left. Shakes off the defender.
Yeah, bitch, you should have got the first down, ho. Good defense.
The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Newton. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
Yeah, cool. That's all right. They had to give him something. Damn, I wasn't trying to throw no pick, though.
Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Singletary. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
We're going to let the time run out.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Right.
Well, the nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Touchdown.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Back to pass on second down. Complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
The Beavers are in the hurry up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. The offense changing the play. The snap sets up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Singletary. Pops it downfield. Right on the money. Smashes ahead. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And
he's there, though. We just need to get that bitch to him.
On first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This one's complete. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes to the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That nifty
right there
sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Touch pass on the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
To throw, it's Singletary. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Francis. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
91, Sam Houston, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Singletary. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. Finds a man on the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Boom. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute